In 3 minutes or less, I'm going to break down how a software implementation project rolls. First of all, step number one, too many people miss it, requirements gathering. You need to make sure that your BAs, your business analysts, are canvassing the whole organization, getting your executives and your senior managers and all the people at the operational layer. You need to make sure that they are documenting how things get done today and what's needed of your solution. That's your requirements gathering phase. You make sure you get that business approved. After that, you're going to go into a solution design phase. It's critical in the solution design phase. We're not just talking about how you design the software, even though that's what most people will focus on, and that's often all they do. You need to be making sure that you are documenting and designing what your future business process is going to look like, because that's actually more important than the actual software solution that you're going to be doing. All right. The third thing, once you're done with the requirements, and that has to get approved by your business, once you're done with your solution design, that too needs to be approved by your business, as well as anyone else who, is part of that governance. Then you're going to go into your build and your unit test project, all right? Building unit test phase. That's where your in-house or external team, they're going to build up the solution. Make sure large vendors are getting more and more open about this, but don't let them bullshit you. Ask, hey, let me get all your unit test materials. I want to look for myself. It's a bit of a sniff test, but do that too. All right. Once the build team has given you the product, you're now at a point where you're doing a solution testing, or you are doing system integration testing. Solution testing is the old string testing. It's more robust than unit testing. System integration testing is making sure all your systems hang together. It's a bit more of a technical sort of a test. You can get business folks involved, but I digress. Once you're done with ST or SIT, gotta love all the acronyms, you're then going to move into user acceptance testing, UAT. And this is super important because the business are going to do two things. First of all, make sure that the solution works from a technology perspective, the way that you're expecting it to, the way the requirement says it's going to, the way the design says it's going to. Second, your business has to test the way that they're going to be using their business process, because if you're used to, I don't know, some executive approving a certain transaction, and in your new system the executive has no approval step, your business process is fucked, right? So that's a exaggerated, oversimplified example, but in UAT you really got the solution testing, the technology testing, and then the business process testing. Once you're done with that, you're probably going to be looking at deploying your solution, making it go live. And those are always big machinations. There's a hypercare period that follows. Depending on your project, you might have penetration tests for IT security, performance tests if it's a big system with heaps and heaps of users, but that's a high level and less than 3 minute breakdown. Enjoy.